Hey, Ferric. We have just finished one mission and are basically on our sightseeing tour back to the main map. We have defeated the infamous Baba Yaga of the Russian myth, and we are now traversing this valley in her house with chicken legs. Hold up a second. Okay. I'm doing okay. With the summer now, Poland, a new Poland flight has surfaced and I'm fighting that off now, so... But, yeah. Life is doing alright. But, yeah. This game, in general, is currently on more of my bad side. Since there were a lot of... There's a lot of stuff that just doesn't make sense. But since you like this game, I don't want to go too deep into it. But I had the problem with the first game as well. The 2013 one. Where on the island you had this dude with you, this seasoned adventurer. This old dude. And he basically died a hilariously bad death. It's the same thing as in Horizon Zero Dawn, where when Ross died. You know, when someone is a seasoned veteran fighter and, you know, suddenly decides to go melee against ranged dudes and all of that, or when they have the ranged advantage. In the Tomb Raider game, it was when he had Lara in his arm and she was heavily injured. She had nice. There's the other thing. This game is very wonky for me. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And this is fine. Wait, I go up. And there was this fighting scene where she was heavily injured, not in fighting shape, and he was supposed to protect her, right? And instead of putting her down to then fight those three enemies he was supposed to fend off, he kept her in his arms the entire time, heavily crippling him and massively lowering the chance of even winning that duel. And so he rightfully died like the stupid guy he was. Yeah. But this game, yes, it has its flaws. But I think this is more... You need to see this more like a movie than a video game. Because it time skips a few things at the start to get the story going. And if you just see this more like an interactive movie, all of this game makes way more sense. Okay, I'm gonna restart the game in a moment because I think a graphic module simply hasn't loaded correct. And that we can easily handle by just restarting. And since that is a game from 2015, it doesn't necessarily mean that the game has a bad engine setup. It could be that just the technology is starting to get too different. Because I already noticed that the lighting looks way too good for this game. Which I don't think they intended for it to look so good. Odd take, but when you play the intro and look at the frost and ice, you hopefully will see what I saw. But if not, no biggie. Will only make the game more enjoyable. So, now we have defeated Baba Yaga. Right, I want to do this side quest because someone asked us to help out his clan, which we don't know what sort of clan this is. They're just some dudes that lived here before Trinity came and mixed everything up. On the other hand, a thing I like, even though it has mainly hindered my gaming experience, is it has become a little bit more clunky. But in the right sections, for example climbing and turning around the character. Which adds a good amount of realism to everything. Lol. Okay, the point moved. I already have forgotten what the side quest is about. I only vaguely remember that I was to look after someone or something. Let's find out together, eh? What they took out is the spam you could do in the first game where you could just jump E these walls and would basically go up at light speed. And now it's vastly slower in the grabbing animation, where you sink in the ice picks again. So that's what I mean with the added clunkiness in the right spots. Wait, is that a... Wait, is this a good boy or no? I guess he wasn't.
Over there! Right there! Just you and me!
Not anymore. But they also doubled up on the little secrets you could find. Besides these ones, these survivor caches or whatever, they are freaking bad. All you will see, like I don't plan on picking them up. I just constantly press E when I walk around, and you can maybe see a little glow. But then on the other hand, they are only giving EXP. Yeah. Thing is, I don't know if I really like the Tomb Raider games. I played them a lot when I was small. Timing. But then I'm a little bit biased, of course, because it's because I'm small and stuff. So bad games get an easier pass that way.
Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
But I really like the puzzle systems in them. I still remember how I played the first Tomb Raider and had to fight this giant bear. And it took me like 25 tries because I didn't know how to kite back then. It was hilarious.
All right, stay hidden and keep moving.
We owe you our lives.
I'm a little bit confused because this looks way too oddly familiar. And I think this one was locked. And then there was an interrogation going on over there. So we should have some fire lamps over here. Yes. That I could use as Molotovs. But not today. I think I'm supposed to go for a second round in here. No, I finished? Huh? It doesn't matter. We just make an honor round then. See if I can pick up more resources I missed. Ah yeah, and for some reason I absolutely cannot aim in this game. Because these animals don't have this usual short freeze animation you normally encounter in games. So I am extremely jank. And it's upsetting me every time. One day I will learn how to aim in this game. One day.
Did you find them?
I found your warriors. They're alive.
I'm starting to think it's not an accident you came to our valley, Lara Croft. You know we cannot offer you much, but I hope this will aid you.
Nice. So let's also visit the shop dude. Nah, I can't really call it a shop. Oh, they are no longer blinking. What happened? Because that would annoy me that these neutral ones would constantly start blinking and stuff. Yeah. F it, it's a side mission anyways. I need to progress this story because I need that upgrade tool. I'm in that phase where I have so much stuff I can no longer put it into any upgrades unless I find that one specific tool. Minus one leg. One day. So I'm trying to remember what the main story was. Like we found a prisoner and freed him. He was like, hey, I know what you're looking for, and you can help me defend these evil bad guys, but after that you have to go. And I was like, nay. Because I really want to study. I made a mistake. I needed to rope that. That ammo box is oddly placed.
Cages.
don't think Anna shares our faith. Or she's in this for something else. She's conflicted. I get that. I used to be the same way, but we've all got a part to play in this. Took another patrol to see if I could get another kill. Sure enough, got a remnant at the perimeter. Took my time. Did it with my hands so I could see the light in her eyes go out. Stayed with her until she went cold. Magic. Constantine tells us that with the Source we'll live forever, that we'll finally look upon the face of God. But I already have. This is where I'm supposed to be. Took me so long to find it, but this is it. I'm home.
This is my favorite
They
part
were
about
animals.
both of the Tomb Raider games. All of the little artifacts have a little bit of text and it is completely voice acted.